Hey everybody, it's your girl, the Empress Chanel, coming at you with a random blackout reading. Dear my loving and most highest vibrational angels, ancestors, spirits, guides, totems, and guardians, I ask that you cover me in the whitest light from the highest vibration as I deliver this message. I ask that you cover my collective in the whitest light from the highest vibration as they receive this transmission. Gratitude, gratitude, and gratitude. All right, so what I was picking up or pulling on is that there's some sort of someone was putting out some sort of monitor energy, monitor spirit, watching someone or having someone else watch someone in efforts to have some sort of to investigate something. But it's almost like investigating something on their own. I'm not sure if somebody may have hired some sort of private investigator, um, but whatever information that they found out, this could be a legal matter. This could be just someone looking into something on their own, like I said. But some sort of judgment was made, a final judgment, a test, if you will, a test of time. And it shows that someone made some sort of achievement. They've done something. Someone was trying to keep a secret or trap someone with their own tricks. I was picking up on a lot of freezer spell energy or trying to freeze someone, either freeze them mentally, like where they're at, trying to lock them in mentally or bring them back to a place where they were stunted mentally in their growth, or a freezer spell. Um, and that could consist of anything of from speaking on something to putting someone in an actual jar and sticking them in a freezer, or having that done, paying for someone to do that, and then watching someone or monitoring by trying to pay someone to pick up on their energy or tell them what they have going on. This is somebody who was frozen out of your life. You may have done a freezer spell or something like that at some point. Definitely this reading is 100% spiritual. There was some sort of curse or spell or hex that had been lifted. Someone made some sort of achievement. All right. I'm getting mother in law was the energy or person or type of person that I was picking up on. This is someone who is a mother by law, by marriage. That could be stepmother, but I'm picking up on mother in law type of energy. Um, this person is involved in something in reference to controlling the crowd or controlling the family. So this could be some sort of, they put themselves or others may see them as a matriarch type of energy. Um, I don't know why this person feels like they're in some sort of competition with you. Maybe because of their son or the masculine who holds a lot of the power in this family dynamic. Um, Someone just feels like they're they don't have the control anymore, or they thought that they had control over you through their son or daughter. Um, and they're finding out that they had nothing. Okay, they tried to send demons to stop you from moving forward, to stop you from being successful, to stop you from being prosperous. I feel like what you have done is you've used your intuition, and you pretty much did a lot of things on the low. You put a lot of rumors to rest, um, and as stated, somebody got trapped by their own tricks. All right, you will be receiving, um, either receiving or giving some sort of prosperous gift. This is coming from some sort of secret admirer if you are receiving this, or you secretly admire what someone else is doing. But somebody has looked at you or has been watching you. There's been more than one watching you. That's why I'm getting a monitor type of energy where there's someone who had paid for or done something toward you and is watching to see if that has happened. There's someone also who had been asking about you, who may have done something toward you in the past, and they're trying to ask, they're not able to get in contact with you. There's some sort of blockage. Um, I heard they can see you, but they can't. So maybe they can find you on social media, but they still don't know what you have going on. They still can't see what you have going on here. Or there is some sort of discord or amongst friends or family. Um, in reference to this. Whoever this is that's on the outside looking in, trying to get at you or come for you or things like that, um, there's definitely a mother-in-law here who is faking the funk. I did pull in my pre-shuffle one of my cards that says, "My parents don't like you." I pulled the mother-in-law card. I pulled the crowd control card. I also pulled the money on my mind card. Okay. But you are very anchored. You are very grounded. You could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Um, if someone tried to return to some sort of practitioner or have someone look into you or do something towards you, the prices went up because it's almost like whoever this is that's doing the investigating, whether this be spiritual or physical investigating, they've never been able to find anything. And it's like someone wants to continuously have this person waste their time, waste their energy on trying to find something on you. It's like find something, find something, find something. And they're like, no, now you're going to have to pay me more because at this point, you're wasting my time and I just don't want to do it anymore. Okay, like I said, someone got trapped trying to trick you. Whatever it was that they was trying to put out towards you, they ended up being trapped or seen as that type of person. Um, it was definitely deflection of them trying to make someone look somewhere else. Okay, they knew they shouldn't have done this. Something was discovered. Spirit, what was discovered? In first, last, or middle initial. In. You saw everything that was going on. You may have Leo very highly aspected in your chart, or this could be the a season, or that could be the sign highly aspected in someone's chart who is involved in this on the other side. Okay, collective. Um, the signs that I did get when I was doing my pre-shuffle, I'll let you guys know this right now. This could be anywhere in your chart, or this could represent seasons, or this could represent the people who are involved in this situation. I have Capricorn. That's the season that we're in right now, or that could be a person. I have Cancer, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Libra, and Leo. Okay. Something went down in November, and that's the end that I was picking up on. N for November, or M for May. November or May, or something from May to November, or something from November to May. Someone reached out towards a trusted source. This could be the person that they were trying to get to investigate or open up some sort of investigation. They messed up their own reputation trying to slander yours. That's why I'm saying somebody got trapped by their own tricks. They tried to trick people into believing that you were some type of way or to look at you some type of way. And the only thing that this investigator or that these people discovered is that that person was what they were trying to project that you were, or have that they should look into you as. Okay. This person is not able to get any rest. There's no rest for the wicked. They were trying to teach someone else, or you taught someone. I'm hearing you teach people how to treat you. So somebody became the student. Mother. The mother becomes the student here. Somebody got schooled. And they threw a temper tantrum. They are not liking that. They're like, no, there has to be something. They followed you. They followed all the signs and all the signals, and whoever this was, I really feel like somebody actually got a private investigator to follow somebody, and they saw that you were making healthy choices, that you're spiritually connected, that you're guided, you're protected from harm, any type of harm, whether that be verbal or physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. There's some sort of announcement that's going to be made in reference to the birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. But like I said, whatever this is that somebody tried to drudge up is causing discord amongst the family, because maybe the family did follow what this person said and leaned on their every word because this person had money or power within this family or group or work dynamic. And ever since it's like the tables are turning, or the truth is actually being put out there, or this investigation has gone on. Now there's some sort of discord because it's like, no, this person was 100% lying about what was going on, or the reasons why this person needed to be investigated or looked at or looked into, or they tried to get something taken away from somebody, or tried to get someone removed from some sort of high honor. Maybe it's because what you do is not traditional or customary. These people may be religious, you may be spiritual, something like that could be going on. There's some sort of involvement in the law. There was definitely an actual investigation going on here. Now that I'm picking up on that, somebody may be going to jail in the near future. Lilies could be important. Whoever this is, this person that had people looking into you or investigating you, or may have slandered your name or your reputation, this person is going to go through a period. This is going to backfire on them. They wanted you to feel low, to feel under, to feel beneath. Um, but it's going to backfire, and they are going to go through a period of personal sorrow, depression, ill health. They may have already been going through that. Um, but yeah, they should have never gotten some sort of law involved, because this person who did this investigation ended up starting to investigate the person that hired them, because things were connecting. You know what I mean? They thought that they could tempt you or try to trick you into doing something. Like I said, somebody got trapped by their own tricks. They try to trick you into doing something or being a certain way, or try to trick people into believing you were a certain way. Um, and there was a period of frustration when it came to this investigator, because it's like, I don't understand why I can't find nothing. Is this person just that good? No. Something important is going to happen. Um, this investigator, or you, someone is going to be receiving some sort of new job or going on some sort of new path. Um, and you're going to get a raise, or you're going to get some sort of praise. And it's going to cause others, or those who tried to keep you in this low light, or try to freeze you out of some money. I heard this could also be some sort of inheritance, or something that has to do with money. Um, but you're going to be receiving some sort of gift or money, or a new position or job or something like that, with either within this corporation, organization, or family. And it's going to give you some sort of raise, whether that be a rise to power or a raise in money. I'm not sure why this person, well, I am a little bit sure why this person tried to keep you um, in a low light, or they just went through so much stuff. They tried so hard to knock you off balance, but you keep your life in balance. You are very organized and, I guess, traditional or customary in a non-religious way, but in a more spiritual way. Okay, you do things by the book. You do what you're supposed to do. All right, you have a solid foundation, and with effort, you always achieve success. You put your best foot forward. You make the best efforts, and like I said, they just weren't finding what they were looking for. Something about May or June. I did bring up Gemini, so somewhere around Gemini season, or this could be a Gemini man or a man with Gemini highly aspected in their chart. Um, this person could be described as having dark hair. Um, I'm hearing tall, dark, and handsome. So dark hair, dark skin, however you look at that. They're being descriptive with that right now. Okay. Hidden in plain sight is the phrase that I'm hearing. Something was hidden in plain sight. R, first, last, or middle initial. Burned bridges. Whoever that person was, they burnt their bridges. And now they're trying to spiritually weigh in or peep in or see what you got going on. Um, Gemini energy I'm getting with Kanye West. One of the cards that I did in my pre-shuffle was I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I woke, I spent that on a necklace. That's a Kanye West theme. Can't tell me nothing. Somebody could be very materialistic, but they're about to see you get all the materials. They try to do this in an effort to have you robbed or unalived, whether that be spiritually unalived or physically unalived. They tried to have you robbed. They tried to take something from you or remove something from you. And if this has something to do with some sort of inheritance, they tried to take, have you removed from this inheritance. Maybe there was some sort of achievement or a goal that you had to, or an age that you had to get to. There's a lot of stipulations when it comes to wills and things like that, where you won't receive something unless you do something, or unless this happens, or unless you reach this certain age or something like that. But someone definitely tried to, they're like, no, this person can't be. They can't be what, the person who's going to be receiving this or doing this, all right? But you have good fortune, and they are seeing this. They try to get you to give your own self bad fortune, and then try to watch you to see if any of their efforts like stuck, and it didn't. You don't back down from opposition. You showed strength, you showed fortitude. You have Taurus highly aspected in your chart as well. Very, very big on the earth signs in this reading, okay? But a path to money was just waiting for you to find it. Maybe they thought that they were successful in the past because you hadn't found that path yet, but you were building a solid foundation, which is something that they didn't do. This is somebody who likes fast money, who thought that they could get ahead of you and do things before you or faster than you, to try to block you from getting there, or to try to make other people look at me, look at me, look at me. I have this, look at that person. They haven't achieved this, they don't have that, or they're doing something where they shouldn't be getting this, or they should be out of the running for this. And when people really actually started looking into this on a legal sense, it's like, no, they have to respect you, they have to honor you. And that honor and respect is going to be like, they wanted to publicly embarrass you. You're about to publicly embarrass them. Like I said, everything is going back on them. Any health spells, any crown chakra or mental or spiritual work that they may have done on you, all of that is backfiring on them. And they're going to have some sort of crown chakra blowout. I was picking up on a temper tantrum earlier. This person is going to freak out, or they're going to wig out if they already haven't. They already have people looking at them in a very low light. All right. They're looking very jealous right now, and they're upset because they couldn't stop you. They can't stop. You can't stop fate. You can't stop what's going to happen. You can't stop what spirit has for you. What's for you is for you. And I don't know why they thought that they would be able to be successful at doing this. I did get horse. We are about to move into the Chinese New Year of the horse in 2026. Okay. So shortly, and you will be receiving great happiness by then. All right. Pay attention to your work, whether that be workings or your actual 9 to 5 physical actual work. Pay attention to your work. Okay. I just heard repeat message, astrology report, L. Repeat message, astrology report. So there was something that was reported, I want to say August, November. Something happened between May and June during Gemini season. June 14th. So late May, early June. There's some sort of evidence that somebody jumped the gun. They did something too fast, and Now they're trying to backtrack or double back or apologize or something like that. Somebody may have recently come back or tried to come back into your life, tried to apologize. Um, yeah, it's not going to work like that. You have supportive spiritual family. You may even have some family members who were on the fence before about what was going on who 100% fully support you now. All right. But someone definitely 100% plotted against you. And they used a mother figure or mother in law or something like that to do that. But nothing worked. Someone definitely got paid. Someone 100% got paid to do this. And that was a test. That was a test of their spirit, of their integrity, of their morals. And they failed miserably. But this is about to be put to rest. Things are going to be exposed here. All right. You will be able to celebrate soon. Sure, you may even be on the TV. But someone definitely lied to your face about what was going on, or like I said, somebody may have tried to apologize or explain a situation or something like that. You're healed. You're too healed to even deal with this person or those type of people. They just don't want you to leave them. But whatever it is, something that may have happened during Scorpio season. Someone's trying to get back into your life so they could cause some sort of chaos. This person went to a chaos witch or tried to send some sort of chaos magic or demons towards you. But like I said, it ain't doing nothing, but it's going to mess up their life. Okay. They cut corners in whatever it is that they healed, that they did. Um, I said healed. It might not last forever, but it speeds the healing. So they tried to make it look like, oh, they were all healed and stuff before you, or they're more healed than you because they tried to come back to you and apologize. And it's like, okay, but if somebody did you 100% dirty, what is apologizing going to do? You apologizing for yourself. You're not apologizing for me because at the end of the day, I feel like whoever I'm picking up on, collective, you literally don't care. You've moved on from this situation so long ago. And they're going to try to make it seem like, oh, I was going through something. I didn't have a choice. The devil made me do it type of energy. I was influenced or under the influence of grief or something like that. But no, they called you all types of trash. Um, they tried to offer you up. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, you're going to find out what was going on, what was the underbelly of everything that was happening. You're very powerfully perceptive. And whoever this person is, they just like to get the heat off them. Let me ask my cards if there's any advice that they have in reference to this for you guys. All right, I received the December card. What's the advice? Pay attention to your finances. Okay. Someone, a fire sign, or someone with strong emotions, passionate, this could be passionate hate for your career. There's going to be, the advice is pay attention to your finances. Someone's going to want to have a meeting with you. Someone, a stranger, that's going to be very important, or that could be very important that you will be meeting. There's something, my cards are picking up on something that has to do with, okay, I'm going to read you guys the cards that came out. And this is in reference to advice. Take this however it resonates, but they all have a common theme. December, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Meeting with a stranger could be important. Career, pay attention to your finances. Great happiness. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. So someone who has passionate love toward you, who left you some sort of property or money, you will be receiving that. This meeting with a stranger that could be important, and career could be their job to meet with you or to meet up with some sort of, I'm hearing estate lawyer. So this could be some sort of estate lawyer that you are going to be meeting with or that you're going to come into contact with. Pay attention to your finances. This is, and great happiness. This is going to make your, I mean, it's gonna make you well off. I'll just put it like that. You ain't gonna have to want for nothing. As far as a career change, this could pull you out of the 9 to 5 cycle, and you'll be able to successfully launch your own. I feel like you have already a solid foundation when it comes to something, but you'll be able to successfully launch something even further or even bigger once you meet with this person, this estate lawyer, or someone who has something to do with some sort of property through an inheritance or a windfall. But you're going to know who this is. I feel like I'm getting a feeling that there's going to be two people. There's going to be a test of sorts. One person is going to come to you with some sort of smaller offer, and this is going to be somebody that's connected to your family or to an extended friend of family that you know. And then there's going to be somebody who you have absolutely no dealings with. You do not know who this person is. That person is going to be the one that's going to give you the real offer, okay? Somebody's going to try to lowball you to keep somebody else out of jail, and that's who your family member or ex-friend or coworker or something like that, that's who this person is working with. But like I said, you're very smart, you're very intuitive, you're emotionally intelligent, so you'll know exactly who this is and exactly what's going on. Someone's going to try to block your crown chakra before any of this happens, the one who's going to lowball you so they can have some sort of part of this lump sum, but you're not going to have any fog brain, or it's going to come in the form of, you're going to be like, what the heck, like a miniature fog brain. And that's going to be your moment to be like, you know what, I know exactly what's going on here. Someone's trying to trick me, okay? If nobody told you today, I'm gonna tell you, I love you. Peace.